What's up guys, Pidget here. Well, the patch notice got updated and honestly I did not expect it I will say these words, but Winter Orb is looking even more stronger than before thanks to the new Keystone that is getting added to the witch starting location on the north side, so basically up there. So there will be, I think, here or maybe here will be this new Keystone. And what is the new Keystone doing? The Keystone is called Bitter Frost and that is providing us enemies chilled by your hits have damage taken increased by chill effect. 30% increased damage taken on the target. I already changed the passive tree around a little bit because if you was paying attention, I was not using this wheel here, the Glacial Cage, the small increased chill effect nodes here, and also now I also getting the increased effect of non-damaging ailments you inflict with critical strikes, so that is an additional chill effect increase. And also I'm getting the Ash, Frost and Storm annoyment on my amulet, and that is helping us to reach 65% shock and 30% chill effect, which is equal to 30% damage taken on the target. So I already including here in the custom configuration the Bitter Frost Keystone, and nearby enemies take 30% increased damage, and you can clearly see how much damage is that, guys, and that is kinda insane in my opinion. This Keystone is literally the same as the Bone Shield support does, by the way, but before that you was needed to use Frostblink. So this is normally how would your gameplay would look like. So imagine this is the boss here, right? So you would need to press your Frostblink and then start attacking or casting your spell at the target and refreshing continuously your Frostblink, because otherwise, as you can see here, literally the shield area is getting dissolved in a few seconds. Bone Shield support would increase the damage taken by the chill effect, and that is getting added to a Keystone now. So basically that's why we have 30% damage taken increase pretty damn easily, and already I can tell you that, guys, I tested it on a tier 16 map boss. I can easily get 30% chill effect pretty damn easily, and honestly the only question is, can we increase even further the chill effect in some way? That is my biggest question, because Elementalist has this node as well, that is your chills can reduce action speed by up to 40%, so that's additional 10% damage taken increase. But honestly I don't know what we would drop for it, because honestly the Heart of Destruction is kinda nice for signal target and clear as well. So, and obviously we cannot drop the Liege of the Primordial or the Shaper of Storm, neither of the Mastermind of Discord, because that is depends on the Heart of Destruction. So basically I don't know if we can even take that. Maybe I will take a look a little bit deeper on unique items that is providing us increased chill effectiveness on this one, because so maximum chill effect, that is the most important part, because currently we easily hitting the 30% chill effect. And honestly guys, I don't know if this Keystone will stays in the game, because there is a downside. Okay, let's say a downside. Cannot deal non-core damage, but we only dealing core damage either way. So you can see here my Winter Orb is dealing core damage. None other damage is represented on here. So basically that is not a big downside, and also it's pretty damn easy to just reach 30% chill effect, even if it's POB says otherwise. So don't listen to POB, because in game I was tested it once again on tier 16 map, and literally I was easily able to hit 30% chill effect. So you would ask, what is changing now, how we can make out of this one even more value? So first, I already mentioned we taking here the Glacial Cage, and honestly it's a little bit padding each this type of, because the enemy will be not getting chilled for 10 seconds long, because I think the enemy will just die right on the place. But maybe on like Shaper, Maven, and all of the Pinnacle bosses, it will be pretty damn fine in my opinion, but by mapping you will maybe getting 1 or 2% extra from this one, but either way it's kinda good, especially because we already there, right? So basically that is not a big deal. And the other very important stuff, guys, now the critical mastery. So we was using here the crit damage, right? So the crit damage multiplier, it in PoE, it's, you already would see, yeah, it's 5% increase, but in the reality this increased effect of non-damaging elements you inflict with critical strikes, it's very valuable and much better than the 50% increased crit multiplier. And also because we have 100%, almost 100% crit chance, we just inflicting very high chill effects pretty damn easily without an issue. So that's why I think, guys, this is the correct setup now. Although, so you have to know also every single damage type is getting on its own keystone. So you will getting Rolling Tempest, that is for the lightning damage, and Voratius Flame for the fire damage. And I have a feeling, so the fire will be here, the lightning here, and the cold is here. And I think the Hexmaster will be getting moved somewhere else. And basically we not even that far away from this one, because we literally there, right? And the other thing is, if for some weird reason it's getting put here or I don't know, here as well, we have a lot of points and a lot of room to move around, so I'm not really worrying about that. Now, how is changing, guys, the mid, late, and super end game. So basically, guys, the mid game is also including here the changes to the critical mastery, so that is that one. And I think with this PoB, this configuration, we will hitting 30% chill effect pretty damn easily, because our average hit is way higher than the starting one, right? So literally doubling that one. So we don't need to really increase the chill effect even further, in my opinion. But you know, we will see. So once again, we very close to every single goodies there, so I'm not really worrying about that. And also, if we're doing the little bit more expensive Uber endgame-ish version, that is even more damage, so that is even more chill effects. So that's why I think this setup is also pretty damn good. And of course the power charge version, that is will be super expensive, right, because of the Radakesh impatient boots. This version has way more damage, so this is doesn't even need to worry about the effect on the chill. So basically we get buffed significantly once again, and it's kind of insane in my opinion, guys, and kind of surprising as well, because the way this works is just so silly to me, and it's literally damage multiplier. And if you remembering, guys, originally this node, the Shaper of Winter, was wanted to be the same. So literally this Ascendancy node table would increase the damage taken as well, but now it's just only reducing the damage you would take from the chill target. So it's kind of crazy to me. A few leagues ago they was immediately pre-nerf this node, and then now they adding as a keystone. So that is very weird decision to me. So I would be not surprised, maybe they will change something about it, like your chill effect is reduced or something like that, so you need to invest even more to the chill effect increases. But currently just literally you click on the keystone and you're getting almost 30% more damage in the early game and a little bit less in the late game. And a few words, guys, I want to just mention a tiny bit. Many that skill also get buffed, and honestly there is a few that is looking pretty damn good. But honestly, guys, I will be real, at this point I invested too much time to this PoB, planning all of this out, testing a lot of stuff, and I only have, for instance, for the winter type brand, a very basic PoB. And honestly, I don't think I want to rush to that one and, you know, just make a hasty decision. So I think I will just stick to Winter Orb, and honestly, because we an elementalist, later on we can swap it if we want, or any quad that skill or any buffed ability that is getting buffed. Literally all of them only exception is Toxic Rain. Toxic Rain is, I don't know, they forget it exists. It is what it is, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Pidgeot2. Thanks for watching. I was Pidgeot. See you next time.